Good morning. It's Tuesday, April 7th, and this morning's devotion comes from Henri Nouwen's daily devotional book called You Are the Beloved. This morning, the topic for him is Let Yourselves Be Useless. Prayer is not a way of being busy with God instead of with people. In fact, it unmasks the illusion of busyness, usefulness, and indispensability. It is a way of being empty and useless in the presence of God, and so proclaiming our basic belief that all is grace and nothing is simply the result of hard work. Indeed, wasting time for God is an act of ministry because it reminds us and our people that God is free to touch anyone regardless of our well-meant efforts. Prayer is as an articulate way of being useless in the face of God, brings a smile to all we do and creates humor in the midst of our occupations and preoccupations. Thinking about my own prayer, I realize how easily I make it into a little seminar with God, during which I want to be useful by reading beautiful prayers, thinking profound thoughts, and saying impressive words. I am obviously still worried about the grade. It indeed is a hard discipline to be useless in God's presence and to let Him speak in the silence of my heart. But whenever I become a little useless, I know that God is calling me to a new life beyond the boundaries of my usefulness. Yeah, that's interesting. We all want to feel useful. And at times when there is nothing we can do, we're seemingly stumped. We don't know what to do, or our efforts make no difference, it seems. We are still beloved children of God, and I think for us, the result of hard work, we have a work ethic. You work hard, you get results. You live a good life that way, and we do. But there is the opposite too of just sitting still and not having to worry about being so useful all the time. I remember a friend of mine who was a pastor on his day off. I met him at the YMCA, and he said, there are days that I still feel simply useless. And some of us can relate to that no matter what we do, say, or it doesn't make a difference. But it does. It does. Sometimes there has to be space in something. I remember in seminary, we had a speaker come in and talk to our class. I think she was a psychologist. She was talking about counseling and those kinds of things and conflict resolution, and she said sometimes the best thing is to do nothing, which is just the opposite. What we feel we need to do something, but just let it sit. Sometimes it'll work itself out. Sometimes. But to allow that to happen once in a while. There is always usefulness in uselessness. There's always joy in our sense of not having to be on all the time, to be useful all the time. Let us continue to live in the prayer of God just as we are. And be at peace with that. For today, peace be with you all, and I will see you again tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow night, or Thursday night at 7 o'clock, our Maundy Thursday service, Friday at 1 o'clock, Good Friday service, and Sunday morning at 7, Easter Sunday service. Peace be with you all.